So with 2023, change might be thrust upon you. I don't know how the year ended for you, but in 2023, perhaps you're starting off with a lot of uncertainty. You might be retrenched, company in trouble, financial results down, sales down. So you might be facing this new year with a lot of uncertainty and not sure what's going to happen. You might be over 50 and you're thinking to yourself, how much longer can I do this? There might be people, younger people, hungrier than you, hacking at your heels for your position, cocky. Technology might be overwhelming. You might just want to change. The change is hard, and it can be thrust upon you, or it can be something you want to do, just habits you want to change, a new level you want to reach. So 2023, could be looking interesting for you. Here's what I'm going to do to try and help with any situation. Whether you're wanting to present yourself differently, whether you're wanting to reach a new level, whether you've been retrenched and you're on the back foot, having to defend, or whether you're wanting to go on the attack, to try to change something that's in your career or in the job that you have in your profession. One always needs to do a couple of things. One is to communicate clearly, to figure out, right, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I do? Who needs to be persuaded to, get onto my team? Who do I need to make an impact with? Because, in making any kind of a change, you need people on your team. You need to understand very clearly what it is you want to do. Otherwise, what happens is you just get lost in the day-to-day tasks that come upon you. One after the other. Eventually, you wake up months later and you're no further along than you were, overwhelmed by the small stuff. That's what happens, every single year. So getting stuff clear in mind, going through some sort of an exercise where you clarify what you want, or you clarify who you are, who you provide value to, how you can make a difference to those people, to those departments or organizations. One really has to get a good grip on this stuff, because then people take you seriously, and they go along with you. You behave more like a leader when you have things clear in mind and a clear message of your value going forward. I try to help my clients with that, in every project that we tackle. So whatever your situation is, I'm going to be trying to help. There's a limited number of things I can do to help you. But what I'm really good at is helping you formulate a message, helping you, make it crisp and compelling to whoever you need to be presenting to. So whether it's in your CV, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's in a presentation, whether it's in a profile, a business profile, or perhaps your LinkedIn profile or your business page, saying things crisply and smartly, clearly, and perhaps presented in a visually more interesting way. These are the ways you can make an impact. So often we're asked to, present our credentials, whether it's, if you're speaking at a conference, or whether for a job interview, or whether, to attract investors, or for preparation of a tender. Presenting yourself as an authority, as an expert, as someone who is highly credible, who's someone who's clear and modern and up to date. These are first impressions that make a real difference in our career and can help propel us forward. If you're over 50, for example, too, you could be facing the problem where you've been in corporate such a long time. You find it difficult to see yourself out of that big mothership type environment. So how are you going to do that? What are you going to say? How are you going to draw all your golden threads together to make yourself a compelling and attractive resource to someone else out there. You've got a mountain of value, but how do you convey that in a way that's believable and credible and attractive and gets people to pick up the phone and say, hey, let's discuss, let's talk. So these are the things I'm going to be helping with, whether it's your CV, LinkedIn profile, etc. Let's perhaps have a chat. I start every transaction with a chat with my prospective client. Sometimes they don't become clients. Sometimes they take the ideas. I promise to give you at least 3 ideas that are useful to you on that initial call, which hopefully you can, move forward with on your own, or you can get me to provide you with some done for you services. Anyway, give me a call, send me a WhatsApp, send me an email. Let's talk in the new year. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Cheers.